All right, listeners, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're jumping headfirst into mobile gaming.
Oh, yeah.
With two games that caught our eye.
Sounds good.
Punchy Run and Ball Run 2048. Both kind of promising a delightful mix of chaos and just straight up fun,
Definitely.
So we're going to break down what we know about these games from the descriptions we've seen and hopefully help you decide which one might be more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, makes sense.
So let's start with Punchy Run.
Yeah.
I mean, the name itself already kind of gives you a sense of the vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Fast-paced runner, You're punching through walls, collecting power-ups.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that stands out to me right away. It seems like it's all about that, like, instant gratification. Like you said, you do something, you see the result, boom, dopamine hit, you're happy.
And it's like there's something so satisfying about just destroying stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like in a game, it's almost like a stress reliever. Just punch your way through any obstacle.
Absolutely.
But there's more to it than just mindless punching, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, the descriptions mention these power-ups, and they make it sound like Black Friday at a time.
Black Friday. That's a hilarious way to put it.
Yeah, it paints a pretty vivid picture. But it also makes you wonder, like, how much depth do these power-ups actually add?
Are they just cosmetic? Or do they actually change up the gameplay? You know?
Exactly. And one of the sources mentioned that if you miss a power-up, your punches get weaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So there is some strategy involved.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, to time your run, grab those power-ups to keep your punches strong.
Precisely. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck with weak punches.
Oh, man, I hate weak punches in these games. Like, why even give me the option to have weak punches? Just let me be strong all the time, you know?
Well, I guess it's about that challenge. You know? Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, fair enough.
But it does make you think about the variety of those power-ups. Like, are there enough to keep things interesting in the long run? You know?
That's a good point, because they also mentioned unlocking a flying punch ability later in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Like a flying punch. I mean, come on.
Sounds pretty epic.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you wonder, though? If they give you something that cool later on, does the early game feel kind of weak in comparison?
Yeah, that's the balancing act they have to figure out, right? Making sure the power progression feels rewarding without making the beginning feel too boring. Okay.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about Ball Run 2048. Now this one seems to scratch a totally different itch. You know what I mean?
Totally different vibe.
Yeah, it's all about merging these numbered balls. Watching those numbers grow exponentially. Like, I'm already imagining merging. Like a 64 ball with another 64 ball.
Yeah.
And getting that 128 ball. Boom.
That's the good stuff.
It's so satisfying.
It is. It's like, why do we love these number merging games so much? Like, 2048 was huge.
Yeah, totally.
I think it's that combination of logic and quick thinking. You know? You're trying to solve the puzzle, but you also got to be fast.
And in Ball Run 2048, it's not just about the merging, you're also dodging.
Right, and they sound pretty aggressive.
They're out to get you. Like, they're intentionally designed to mess you up.
Which, let's be honest, wouldn't be surprising for a mobile game.
No, not at all. But I guess that's part of the appeal, right? That frustration just makes the victory that much sweeter when you finally merge that 2048 ball.
Exactly. It's that risky reward that keeps you hooked. The descriptions even mention almost the losing sanity trying to reach it.
Oh, yeah. I can totally relate to that. Like that feeling of being so close, but also on the verge of a breakdown.
That's the perfect way to describe it. That blend of satisfaction and anxiety that these games are so good at creating.
All right, so for our listeners out there, which game speaks to you more? The in-your-face action of Punchy Run or the brain-teasing challenge of Ball Run 2048?
It's interesting, right? Because they seem to cater to completely different moods.
Yeah.
Like, Punchy Run feels like the perfect way to blow off some steam after a long day. Just pure cathartic action.
Well, Ball Run 2048. Sounds like it's more for those who enjoy a good mental workout, you know?
Yeah, a game that makes you think and strategize.
And that's what's so great about mobile games. There's such a variety out there.
Exactly, something for everyone.
But here's the thought to ponder. Both of these games, they seem to be blending action and puzzle elements.
Yeah.
Is that a trend we're seeing more of in mobile gaming? Like a blurring of the lines between genres?
That's a good question.
And if so, what does that tell us about what players are looking for these days? Something to think about.
Definitely.
Make sure to check out both Punchy Run and Ball Run 2048. And let us know what you think. Until next time, happy gaming.